What's something you wish you could tell your partner without upsetting them? That I wish she'd be more independent so she didn't need my help for everything outside the house. Every bad thing that happens doesn't require someone to be blamed for it. And that someone doesn't always have to be me. That some days I'm just tired from class and work and just want some me time. It's not that I hate you, my social battery is just running out. That I'm tired of doing almost everything and a lot of the time I just want to be left alone. That it's a little disturbing how aggressively he drives when he's grumpy, heavy on both gas and brakes, zooming in and out of traffic, swearing at people who make mistakes, very unlike him. I love him very much even after 22 years of marriage. I appreciate that you still want to have sex all the time. Sometimes I just want to chill and watch TV. It's not that I am not interested anymore. The universe is not out to get you. Not everything is happening to you, some of it is in your control. I'm so sick of you refusing to take ownership. And stop getting so fucking defensive about everything. Please stop complaining about everything. If you keep seeking out reasons to be miserable, you will find them. I'm tired of being dragged down with you. I wish you were attracted to me. Or if you are, that you'd say so. You're so good to me, and I know you love me at least as much as I love you. But I feel like you settled, and I've sunk into terrible depression because I'll never look like your ideal. That her clutter gives me extreme anxiety. Her father was a hoarder and she's much better than he was, but it's still really overwhelming. I brought it up once and it did not go well. So I just stay silent and hide in the one room of the house that isn't tainted by piles of random junk. That I don't want to have another child B/C they didn't help nearly enough and our arguments got so bad I questioned our relationship. I was sinking into major depression that I can't imagine being happy having another. Pregnancy was hell and postpartum was difficult B/C of all the unnecessary stress. Former partner, but no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how bad or guilty or shitty it makes you feel, you will never make me regret anything I did to help you. He needs to set better boundaries with his family of origin, or their problems and craziness will swallow his life and mine with it. You are the absolute love of my life and the thought of us not being together makes me feel hopeless and physically sick. His breath is rank. I wish he took better care of his teeth. He brushes them, goes to dentist, but the last few times we were out in public and I could smell him talking. I would pop in some spearmint gum for me to chew so I would smell that more than his breath. I also resent how much he sleeps, just falls asleep all the freaking time on the couch, mid-conversation. I've begged him to get a sleep study done but nope. The balance of work in our household is not fair. You make dinner 6 times a week and do laundry once a week. I do literally everything else, including being the sole income earner. I'm grateful for what you do, but it's not enough. Please do your fair share. That I wasn't a fan of that song I played for her on our first date, I saw it on her story 7 months ago. That it breaks my heart whenever he gets anxious to ask for time alone / things in general because he's had past experiences of people getting angry and emotionally abusive to him. I wish I could take that anxiety away. That everyone absolutely can tell that he doesn't brush his teeth and that the mints he constantly eats don't cover his sure breath. I wish I could tell him that him being so triggered by our loud messy kids makes me so sad. If I bring it up, it makes him really upset and we can't talk about it. It's pushing me away. He needs to be more appreciative of the way he was brought up. He's always been and still is spoiled to fuck, pisses me off when he complains over something so small. I honestly can't think of anything other than bitching about fingernails that need to be well cut and filed lol. That her 23-year-old daughter needs to learn how to make a decision on her own. Solving every single problem your kids have doesn't help them, especially at 23. That her voice and persona are irritating me more and more, to the point where I am seriously considering ending the relationship. That I watch porn regularly, even while we've been dating. Also that I would like their help stopping it. That our sex is really boring and I wish you'd actually try to work on your low self-esteem. That I wish he would touch me more, not even sexually, He's autistic and doesn't do physical touch very often, and I feel so much love when he just put his hand on mine, but anytime I bring it up he gets mad disappointed face. That I need more assertiveness when dealing with relationship concerns. No more people pleasing me and instead, some actual dialogue / direct action. Now I feel too worried about hurting his feelings and him shutting down, so my bad habit is sugarcoating things. We're supposed to be a team. I'm tired of this cycle. That I'm a lesbian and don't want to have a romantic relationship with him while raising our child. I was reaching this realization and then I found out I was pregnant. He is my best friend and completely in love with me. Although she is not like her abusive mom, in many ways, in some ways she is, understandably, and it causes real harm to her relationships. I've tried to say this very plainly, as constructively as I can, but it's like she can't hear it. I think we all have these things. Something we can't confront, so our brains filter it out before we can be fully conscious of it. That I decline sex every time because I have a very bad trauma, and I am afraid she will be upset and break up with me if I don't. No longer together, but I wanted to tell him to just fuck my mouth without holding back. Always told me he didn't want to get too carried away and hurt me. Please man up. Get some professional help, therapy, medication, or both. You won't let me help you and your depressive state is triggering my trauma response to burn this bridge. I can only justify being blown off and brushed aside for so long without taking it personal. Especially when I hear you making plans and showing effort with other people. I wish he'd put in half the effort I did into doing things for me. That yes, it's not enough RN. I think she's stunning and I want sex in the morning. But she thinks she looks disgusting. It hurts me when she turns me down or doesn't believe my words when I tell her she is gorgeous. That I'm sorry we don't get to go do stuff because either I'm broke or he's exhausted from work. Or because I know he's exhausted I will opt to stay home even though I want to go out and do something with him. It's not that I want to always stay home and be lazy on the weekends, it's because I know even if you're sick, tired or hurting you'll put what I want ahead of your own needs, and I just want you to be healthy because I love you. For the love of God, stop saying sorry. Only like 10% of your apologies have ever been warranted. I am not interested in scolding or punishing another grown adult, I just want to see things improve. That when someone gives you some negative feedback or some direction on something you have done wrong, it is not a personal attack. Take it on board, and if it was a mistake, work to not make that mistake again. I wish you'd care more about your physical health and how it would make me feel if you got seriously sick later in life. Nice try, babe. How many of these fake accounts are you gonna make? I'm not falling for it.